Audio is one of those things that we wish would just work, that we could plug it in and it would just be set, put it into our scenes on OBS, and that we would never have to worry about it or touch it or even look at it ever again. And unfortunately, that's just not true. We have to go through troubleshooting and researching on different hardware, different mixers, different microphones, and then we come to a solution that it's gonna have to cost major bucks in order to get good quality audio on our streams. Well, today I've got a solution. Well, not just one, but two solutions that's not gonna break your bank and is going to sound amazing. Let's get into it. So guys, the setup that we're using right now is the setup that I use every day over on my Twitch channel. I'll leave a link to that down in the description down below. But we use a Go XLR and an AT2020, an Audio-Technica. This condenser microphone is very popular. Still, it's just a condenser microphone. There are a lot of different condenser microphones. They're made to sound great. And I found two options that we're going to be testing against this $700 setup. And it's only going to cost you $35. So now we're going to switch over to the newer 700, which is a condenser microphone that uses XLR and plugs in via your aux port. Let's swap over. Now guys, we're on the newer 700 microphone. Now, do you hear a difference? You should hear a difference. Your $700 difference? Probably not. And I do want to point something out about this microphone. It does have a direction to talk into. Here you're talking of the mic. Here you're talking in the front of it. See where the logo is? That's the front. Now the reason why I love this microphone, and not just the microphone itself, but the package as it is all together, it comes all together. You have literally everything you need for this microphone to set it up, plug it into the computer, and pop it into OBS and stream with it. Like, it's ready. It comes with the microphone, with a shock mount, with all the cables you need, power supply, and with a desk mount and a pop filter. You don't get that with the USB mic, but we'll get to that. This is incredible for just $35 to get this kind of quality and everything else you need out of an XLR budget mic. Incredible. That's why I love this. That's why I love XLR, but to have everything, including the arm that it comes with, can't get better than that. Guys, just to show you what I did with this microphone, because you may have noticed that it is pretty sensitive and it's a little quiet. So what I want to do is I want to help you raise that volume up and make it not so quiet and not as sensitive. So let's go over to our computer options, our Microsoft options. If we're on Windows 10, you want to go down to the bottom right hand corner of your screen where your speaker icon is, and you want to right click and open up your sound settings. You go in there and you open up your sound control panel. Now over on that sound control panel, you're going to find the recording tab. You want to open up the recording tab, and in there you will see 4 more tabs, and you want to go over to the levels tab. On that tab, you will find 2 meters. These 2 meters, on the first one, you're going to want to raise that up to about 75%. And on the bottom, the microphone boost meter, you want to raise that up to plus 10 dB. This will ensure that your microphone is no longer quiet and not as sensitive and won't cut you off randomly if you're too far from the mic, or if you may be speaking a little bit into the side of it. And as we've seen with this has a front and it has a back. With this, although it is a sensitive microphone, it is still incredible quality, and you're getting an arm with it. Like, it's not the best quality arm. You're still going to be able to hear the reverb, but for $35, you get a plug-and-play XLR microphone that you can use out of the box. That sounds amazing like this. Guys, I think this is your best option. It captures the lows, it captures the highs, it condenses everything so that you're not losing anything, you're not clipping. It captures all of your audio in great quality. I'm actually insanely jealous I did not find this sooner. You don't need a noise gate on this. It is touchy. You will be able to hear your keyboard. a little bit, but guys, for the price, this is amazing. Now we're going to be switching over to the USB mic, see if it's any better. I already see that this thing is insanely sensitive, so let's see how this one turns out. Now I'm going to be talking really, really quietly all the way back here, and I can definitely see that this microphone is picking me up. I don't know how choppy it is though, so let's see how that is. Because now I'm going to be talking really, really loudly, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I get pissed in Call of Duty, and I rage a lot. So how is the pop filter making any kind of difference with this? Hopefully, I have turned down the sound of this microphone in OBS just to see, because it seemed like it was really, really loud before, and it seems like it is really, really, really sensitive, which is great, but when I'm typing on the keyboard, it's not that great. You don't want to be hearing that. I think that's my only fault with this, which can be fixed if you just turn down the mic, or you can put a noise suppression on it. I do want to point something out though. With these two microphones, what you don't have to worry about is clipping. You may worry about being too loud or too low with your volume, but you're not going to have to worry about clipping. What clipping is that it's just like internet cables with bandwidth. When noise is being sent through your cables, it is being sent so only a certain amount is able to travel through. Now, if the volume reaches too high or too low and it is too much to go through the cable, it will cut them off completely. And that is called clipping. And you want to avoid that as much as possible. Fortunately, with these condenser mics, you get very, very little of that. What clipping sounds like is typically when you're talking through an Xbox headset and you have a problem child that is screaming into the mic and it is just scratchy and just too much for your ears to bear. Yum, 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 yum. Keep sucking it. What condenser mics do is that they take those volumes and they shrink them down so that they can fit within the cables and travel through perfectly. And that way you're not clipping and you're not losing any of those highs or those lows. That's why condenser microphones are so very useful, and why most companies that are making USB microphones and most companies that are making XLR equipment are making it so that it's compatible with condenser microphones for streamers for that very purpose. So which one are you guys gonna go with? Are you gonna go with the $28 easy plug and play, little oversensitive USB microphone, the $35 total package condenser XLR microphone? Or are you gonna break the bank like me and go with the $700 overqualified setup? Guys, if you're just starting out, take one of the other two. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, like this video, and let me know what microphone you like the best and which one that you're going with if you're just starting out. But until the next time, you guys, stay busy. Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights on. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. Let me be your man. Oh, no, not like that.